As a plus size apple shape personal stylist, I know what works for my body shape and I know what doesn't work for my body shape. I do, however, love playing around with different silhouettes for my body shape, see if I can make the silhouettes work, the different styles work. And for today's video, I have been on River Island. I was snooping around on the website and I found a couple of pieces that are a little bit out of my comfort zone. They're a little bit different, but I really want to see if they work for my body shape and if I can mix and match them with my existing timeless wardrobe. So a little River Island haul for today. Everything is linked in the description box for you, but let's get stuck into it. My first piece is this gorgeous jacket and I'm absolutely in love with it already. It is very structured like a blazer, only it's a lot shorter than the blazers that I normally wear. Now I have teamed it with the wide leg trousers, the burgundy ones that I had in my last River Island haul, and I will of course link them as well if they're still available. But because I have the wide leg trousers on as an apple shape, my tummy is instantly gone, which is why I always wear the wide leg trousers. Now a lot of you apple shapes are petrified, and I used to be the same, so I understand, but petrified of tucking anything in. And if you're not at the stage yet of tucking in, a jacket in this length will keep the rule of third in place without tucking, and it'll help disguise the tummy. Do you see that? So for that reason alone, I love this jacket. However, it looks fantastic opened as well. The quality is amazing, absolutely amazing. It is fully lined. The sleeves are nice and long, but obviously gives it a little style detail just to roll them up. And we have the beautiful gold buttons in the front. The jacket is kind of sewn in a little bit towards the waist, but it is still a little bit on the boxy side when left open. Now, I don't think that matters because with the wide leg trousers, I will tuck in my t-shirt. I would normally wear a belt as well, so I have a belt buckle here as the focal point of my outfit. And that means that the boxiness is okay because I still have a focal point, which will give the illusion of having a waist. That's why this outfit formula is fantastic for us apple shapes. But I wonder if those pocket flaps are accentuating the fact that I don't have a waist. I'm not sure, I can't make up my mind. But I love this jacket. The quality is absolutely amazing and it's stunning. And the length is so different from what I have already. I think I'm going to keep this anyway, pockets or no pockets. I love it. This one is so out of my comfort zone. I don't even know well, I know why I picked it up, but I don't even know what to do. It is a belt. It is a corsage belt. So it's a faux leather, stone colored belt, kind of creamy stone, with the two straps on. Now the straps has been tied together from the company with a tie wrap, and I don't want to cut this off in case that might hinder me from having or being able to return it. But obviously the idea is that's open so you can really tie it around you. But it's a belt. You are meant to put this around your waist, I assume, being a belt and all, right? And then you have this corsage sitting around your waist. I'm not really sure what I think of the idea myself, that's being honest with you. I don't know what I would wear it with, because I wouldn't wear it with a pair of trousers. That would kind of like look strange. Maybe on a dress it would be nice. I don't know, but I don't think I have a dress that it'll work with. I just really liked it, hence why I picked it up. But as a 50-year-old woman, am I gonna have a corsage flower? I don't know. Okay, I know this is bright pink, right? But I really desperately wanted to try this dress and I'm in absolute love with it. Now, us apple shapes have fantastic pins. Now, just look at the length of this dress, right? It's on the shorter side, yes, but it's not so short that I am showing anything off, right? Legs are out. We have a ruching on the tummy that helps disguise the tummy. Look at that. Look at that. And then we have the hottest trend at the moment, these cape bits that are so everywhere at the moment. And this is why I wanted to try the dress. I am obsessed with this cape look. It looks fantastic. I was, however, really worried that it wasn't going to work on us apple shapes because we are top heavy and I have a very large chest. But I think this dress is stunning. Absolute stunning. Stunning. Now I got this one in a size UK 20 and I got another dress in 20, but everything else is a UK size 18. And I find River Island to be quite roomy. However, in the dresses, I do find they're a little bit smaller and they're definitely not made for apple shapes. So for this, I think I would maybe try a size up if it exists, a size 22, just to have a little bit more room over the tummy. But it's not so I feel that my tummy is on display. I love this. Now, it's not my color at all. And I know it looks very different on camera, but this is not my color. But I'm obsessed with the dress, and it's definitely given me the idea that I want to look for some more cape moments, because I think this is stunning. Now, I think what works on this dress is the fact that it's actually cut right where it's cut. It really accentuates my waist. I look like I have so much waist in this dress. We have the A-line as well, which is very clear an A-line. And that helps put the balance into the, not only to my body shape, but also with the cape moment. So I look as if I have an hourglass figure. I'm obsessed with this dress. And if I can get it in a color that works for me and maybe try a size up, then this is a keeper. Absolute a keeper. It is stunning. I'm really, really blown away how much I love this dress. And per usual, when it comes to River Island, quality is amazing. You know you love a piece when you start thinking about how can I alter this to make it fit me perfectly. I am obsessed with this dress, but unfortunately the fit is not perfect. Just like the pink dress, it's a little bit snug over the tummy. And I just checked, they both exist in a size 22, but both are sold out in 22. But seriously, look at this dress. This dress is absolutely amazing. It's just too snug over the tummy, but I am in love with it. And my first thought is, can I alter this to make it fit? And the reason it doesn't fit perfectly is because it's once again sewn for a pear shape. You can see I have extra fabric sitting right here, right? Where I don't have curves. My curves are here in the front. I need the extra room just up a little bit higher so it can flow better over my tummy. But isn't it stunning? The color, the lace up around the bust area, the sleeves hits me at the perfect place. Oh, I am obsessed, but it's just too tight. Look at the waist it gives me. Oh, I want this dress so bad, but I also know that this makes me too self-conscious. You can see all the belly outline, and it is because it's a satin fabric. It's stunning. I even thought when I tried these things on yesterday when the parcel landed, and I thought, would I cut it off and make a top out of it? That's how much I love this dress. It just flows so beautiful. It is literally just this that's the problem. And before you say it, yes, I'm already wearing shapewear. Yeah, I am wearing shapewear. I'm obsessed with this dress. I'm just not loving the tummy situation, and I don't know how to fix it. The last pieces I have are a 3-piece suit, all sold separately, so you can mix and match. But as much as I love this, it's a pattern, and I can't make up my mind if the pattern is wearing me or am I wearing the pattern. But we have the wide leg trousers, beautifully skim the tummy. They're well and long. I would have to possibly shorten them a bit, but I'll know after I wash them. And the fit is superb. Absolute superb. Look at the figure it gives me. But are you looking at my suit or are you looking at me? Is the suit wearing me or am I wearing the suit? That's what I can't make up my mind about. I really, really love it, but I don't normally wear patterns. We have the jacket to go with it, but I think when you have the 3 pieces on, I think it's a little bit much. And this jacket is actually, I didn't realize this until now, this jacket is the exact same one as the cream one we started out with. Only it's just in this tartan, and I didn't even realize. Look, we have the pockets, the fit, the buttons, everything is the exact same, only the pattern. Now, I think the suit is fantastic. All 3 pieces are absolutely amazing. I just cannot make up my mind whether or not am I going to pull this out of my wardrobe and actually wear it, or am I just loving it and I'm going to hang it in my wardrobe, hoping one day that I'll pull it out and wear it. I only want pieces in my wardrobe that I know for a fact I'm going to wear. I think maybe the 3 pieces is a little bit much. But I do think this jacket would work very well with my chocolate brown trousers as well. I have wide leg chocolate brown trousers and chocolate brown shoes. Yep, chocolate brown belt with a gold buckle just for a focal point. That would look amazing too. I'd possibly even add chocolate brown underneath, because look, if I just do like this, just to get the idea of the chocolate brown. See that? That would look quite cool as well, wouldn't it? With chocolate brown and then chocolate brown shoes. Yeah, see, so I can immediately figure out how to style it. It is just the fact that, is the suit wearing me or am I wearing the suit? I don't know. I really don't know about this suit, but it's amazing. And I'm really looking for something that's a little bit different in my wardrobe. And this sure would be. I think I'm going to try this jacket with a pair of jeans anyway, just to see how that would look. My chocolate brown trousers. I am in love with all the pieces that I have here today, and I haven't made up my mind yet what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping, but do let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far and sat through the ads, thank you so much, because that's how you help my channel. Will you do me one last favor for today? First of all, leave me a comment and let me know, what do you think of all these pieces? Should I keep them? Should I return them? Just help me make up my mind, please. Also do me the favor and leave me a blue heart in the comment, and the hearts are simply just to tell me and the algorithm that you have made it to the end. But that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.